Hey y'all, back again with another video. Today I am making me some graham crackers. Yay! Now, I already started it. I have a video out where I do the, I tell you the ingredients. We're gonna put, hold on. I already put all the ingredients in. The last ingredient I'm putting in is the ice cold water. Cold water. One ice cube, right? Now I filled it up. I'm gonna have a drink, when I'm done. We're gonna drink the rest. So I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of ice cold water in here. So what I have in here already is gluten-free flour, sweet rice flour, light brown sugar, cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, salt, vanilla sugar, honey, unsalted butter, and cold water. So I'm using a sweet white rice flour. So now, if you wearing headphones, cover your ears. Now I do it on high for like 10 seconds. Now you can also do it like this. But I don't see the numbers when I do that. So I'm going to do it on high again for 10 seconds. Now, the best part. Now, you know what? When you do this, you can add the flours, the butter, and you can add like the honey and the water afterwards. But I'm doing everything in here. So last time I made this was when I did my sweet potato pie crust. But I'm doing the I'm not doing the crust, I'm doing the crackers. And you know what I noticed too? If I wanted to make regular crackers from this, I can just take out the brown sugar. No, don't add the brown sugar. Don't add the cinnamon. Don't add the vanilla sugar. And what else? Don't add the honey. Don't add the vanilla sugar. Don't add the brown sugar. Don't add the cinnamon. And you can make you a regular butter crackers just like this. Just probably use another 1/4 cup of, the flour you choose to use. I'm using gluten-free flour. You can use like all-purpose flour. Now, if you use coconut flour, if you use almond flour, that's how your crackers is going to taste. Like almond or, coconut. So, or if you want to, if you want a plain Jane cracker, butter cracker, like don't, add your regular flour, like all-purpose flour, and in your case 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Then you add your, if you want a little sweet to it, you could add sugar to it, but you add your salt, you add your baking soda, baking powder, What else? Baking soda, baking powder, salt, and your butter, and your flour. Boom, and your cold water. I would use ice water, but yeah. So we're going to put it into a bowl. To be honest with y'all, I wasn't going to do a video. And also, this is good too if you want to make s'mores. I never had s'mores before. So for me to have s'mores, that's graham crackers, marshmallow, and a chocolate bar. But in my case, I would make my own graham crackers. Like what I'm doing, I would make my own marshmallows, or buy, or look for a brand that that makes marshmallows that I can eat. I did see a brand, but that was years ago. That was like 2017, and I never went back to the store and got it. But yeah, so I think that was around the same time I was probably learning how to make this. And those chocolate chips that I use in my bacon, I can add that, or I can melt the chocolate, melt the what they call it, melt the chocolate chips, and then get one of those silicone things that look like the shape of a chocolate bar. You can do that, but I'll just prefer to just put the chocolate chips in there, because I don't know, that's probably going to melt too fast. What am I doing? Oh. I'm so silly. I'm in here with long sleeves on, knowing I don't like long sleeves in the kitchen while I'm cooking or cleaning or baking. So we're going to put everything in here. Baking pan. Oh, I'm not going to use this. I was getting ready to drink it. Now, it's not going to be a dough in this thing here. You got to roll it into the dough. You got to add more water to it too. So this is how it looks. Oh. And look how I got stuck in there. We're going to get all that out. We're going to get all of that out. We're going to get all of that out. Oh, goodness. We're going to get all of that out. Okay. So I'm going to try it that way one day. I'm going to, you can make your own chocolate bar too, though. You can do that too. Y'all probably saying, who got time for that? Me. Somebody who wants s'mores? Who wants some s'mores? I haven't had s'mores in, I don't think I ever had s'mores. And even when I was able to eat the Hershey chocolate bars and the regular store-bought graham crackers and the regular marshmallows, I still never thought to make that. But yeah. Okay. So you make sure your hands is clean, because it's going to get dirty, dirty, dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. I'm going to wash my hands again. Take your paper towel and turn it off with the faucet. I learned that in nursing school. Well, high school, nursing class in high school. Or CNA class in high school. Listen, if I known now, how that saying go? If I knew back then what I know now, I would have kept my CNA certificate. Sometimes I just want to kick myself in the, you know what. I work hard for that certificate. CNA, I work hard for that certificate. So at this point, I'm just going to pour, and we're going to do it like that. We're going to pour until we get the texture of a ball. But yeah, sometimes I be like, ugh, you know, like, man. Sometimes you just want to kick your keisters. So I'm going to get dirty in here. At this point, you can use gloves. You can use that, whatchamacallit, I don't have it in here. It wouldn't even be on here. It'd be on that side. But anyway, I have a towel I touch. But anyway, okay, so we're going to mix it together. And this is also good, too. This is a good, I ain't put my apron on. This is a good, note. Make sure your kitchen is not hot, because your dough will take longer to come together. If your kitchen is on the cool side, you know, like mine, then your dough will come together quick. But it's, for some reason, it takes longer for your dough to come together in a hot kitchen. I can say this from experience. It happened to me. When the kitchen gets hot, it takes your dough, you know, your dough requires more liquid. But yeah. And also, if you want to get fancy, you can add, you know, some add-ons to this. You know, I add mine separately. I mean, I don't add it to this. Like, this is a cracker, so, you know, the only thing I add on it is the sugar on top. That's it. See, it's coming together, but I'm gonna need more water. I'm gonna require more water. How I'm gonna do this? Oh, no. Well, I'm glad I left it open. Okay, I was getting ready to drink some. I'm glad I didn't, because I needed that. Okay, so yeah. Oh, because I put that much water in there. We may have to add flour to this. Okay, it's coming together. And when you messing with dough, you don't want to handle it for too long. You know, I may have to add some more flour to this. I think I got happy with the water. Yeah. You don't want your dough to be sticky. So I'm going to have to add. Usually I add just enough. But for some reason I'm recording now. All of a sudden I'm getting nervous. Uh-oh. All of a sudden I'm getting nervous. Like I never made graham crackers before. This is not my first rodeo. Not my first rodeo. You know, just love to, you know. Okay. So if your dough is too sticky, add more flour. If your dough is like not coming together, add more water or liquid to it. Add it until it comes together. And you got you a ball like just no cuts, no edits, this straight through. How I did it. No cuts, no edits. Your girl did it straight through. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like if I was messing up, I would still continue to make the video. I was still like, hey, this is the truth. Like I'm gonna give you the good, the bad, and the ugly in my videos. I'm gonna let you know, like, oh, this is not working like this, so we gotta do it like this. I'm gonna tell y'all, ain't no edits and cuts here. If I drop something on the floor, you're gonna see that I dropped something on the floor. The question is, am I gonna use that right in the recipe, or am I gonna use something else, or am I gonna rinse it off? You're gonna see all of that. Okay, this is what happens in Ramona's kitchen in real life. Things happen, you know. I'm not a perfect chef. I don't consider myself a chef. I didn't go to culinary school, to do I gotta use it. Oh, I need more clear wrap. Oh, and I need to get some Ziploc. I gotta get back into what I used to do. Like, I used to stock up on stuff. I used to stock up on, like, I mean, I still stock up on other things, but like, I'm talking about like stuff for the kitchen, like my clear wraps, my foil, my parchment paper, my Ziploc bags, stuff like that, my gloves and stuff. So we're gonna cut it down to meto. Now my cutting sucks, so this may be 60-50 or something. Not 60-50, like 60-40 or something like that. Like one side may be bigger than the other. Listen, I don't know if it's me or if it's the knife. Sometimes it can block my my sight, like how they be like blind sight, like that, if I'm saying it right. Okay, see, I need to get some more, and I got this from Target. I'm doing Target again. I'm going to do Glad. Now this part that I'm about to do, you don't have to do it. Oh, did you just see that? Hey, we're gonna put some flour on here. Oh, I'm glad I left the flour there. Nice. I'm gonna put the flour there. I don't roll mine on the counter, even though I clean the counter and everything. For some reason, I think it's a mind thing. Like, I don't roll it out. Like, no matter how, and I know I can clean. I know that, but it's a mind thing. I don't know. Like, your counter is clean and everything, but you just don't want to put it directly on the counter, and that's okay. So that's why I would use stuff like this. I would use things like this, of that nature, and I will put my stuff on it, and I will, put a wet paper towel under this or under here, and I will get the rolling. But we don't need that for here, so I don't know why I'm doing this part right now. But yeah, so, I will use this, which I have seen me through the years roll my pie crust on it. I couldn't use it last time because I had it in the refrigerator, covering my no, not in the refrigerator, but it was covering something. So yeah, so you can so you do this if you're making a crust, but you don't have to do this part. Out of all the years I've been making biscuits and pizza dough and cookies and stuff, especially biscuits, I never rolled it directly on the counter. I always use clear wrap. Now, you don't have to do this step, but I want to. I'm going to roll it and put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. And I'm going to roll it out. Matter of fact, I can roll it out right now if I want. But I don't know. It's something about chilling it first. This thing is broke. See, that's why I got to rip like that. Because the what they call this right here? I don't know. It broke off or something. See? Is the blade here, and then there's no blade there. I don't know how that happened, but I think that other one is bigger than this one. I told you my cutting. It don't matter because both of them is gonna roll out into. The last time I did this. See, this one is smaller. We taking from this one here. We taking from here. You got me. There's the. We gonna take from here. We gonna cut a piece off. We gonna add it to that. We not gonna be lopsided. I said lopsided. I'm so silly. But yeah, we not gonna be uneven. Even though they both gonna be. But sometimes, like if I had this, okay. I'm using it right now. But I have a baking pan where when I first started making these graham crackers, and even when I made my gluten-free flatbread, I used this big pan that I got that I'm on right now, and I will put this in this oven right here. Everything in the oven. Now, being that I'm using my New Wave oven, I have to have this. Now, if I had this big oven, I would have rolled this all out into one, thing. I would have rolled it out. But being that I have to divide it because it's my baking pan, my whatchamacallit is low. It's small. I have to have the recipe. Oops, don't fall on me. Don't fall on me. So I could just do it like this. I don't have to, But yeah, so here we go. Now, if I was, like I said, if I was using the big baking pan, this pan right here I have on my stove, I would just roll it all out. I wouldn't be mixing both, putting half like this. I'll be rolling it out, all the dough into one pan. But being that I'm working with a smaller oven, I have to divide the dough. It's unfortunate. So, Echo, 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Oh, forgot I had music playing. Had to turn that down. Whew. This platform will copyright you in a second. Okay. So now I'm going to clean. That's what I do after each recipe. I clean so I don't have to clean everything at one time. Like last time, where's the top? Oh, I would have never put it that far. But yeah. But yeah, so I'm drinking this. Still good water. It came from the refrigerator. So this pan right here, I will use. This is the other side. It got burnt because of the burners. But, what is that? Yeah. Okay. But anywho, wow, I didn't know that. Okay. So I got to keep both sides clean, even though I use this to cover the stove at night. But the main reason why I bought this was to bake larger cakes in it and make my gluten-free, flatbread in here, and it'll take up the whole pan. And same with the graham crackers too. I will roll the graham cracker dough out and I will bake it in this oven right here for like maybe 12 minutes. You gotta monitor it. So yeah. But now that I can't, I have to use. Now I have to go down to the pan this size. So I would have to roll it, the dough out on this pan right here. So I have to do this 2 times because each dough makes about 9 graham crackers. So if I do the whole thing, that's 18 graham crackers. So last time when I half it, because the other half went to the dough for the sweet potato pie, and the other half went to the graham crackers. So that short me like 9 graham crackers I could be still snacking on. Well, not still snacking on, but by the time y'all see this video, probably, yeah. But at the time of this video was being recorded, I could have snacked on it, you know. I could have still been snacking on it. And y'all, it goes good with my Tres Leche tea. Even though I saw CMA eat it with apple juice, which I'm gonna try that next. I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow and get me some of that apple juice and try it with that. But because it's late now, ain't no way. Yeah. So it's like 11 p.m. and I'm in here making graham crackers. See, that's the beauty of it. You can make it whenever you want. Like if you want some s'mores, go in here and make you some graham crackers. Well, in my case, go in here and make me some graham crackers, some marshmallows, and the chocolate thing. I made mushroom. I said mushroom. I made marshmallow one time, but I messed up because I wasn't supposed to like let it solidify. I was supposed to mix it in with the Rice Krispie treats. I was trying to make Rice Krispies. So I was supposed to mix it in with the Rice Krispie. But no, I let it solidify and then I melted again and mixed it with it. So when I was making it, I was supposed to put it right in with the Krispies, Rice Krispie treat. You know, the Rice Krispie cereal. I didn't know that. You live, you learn. I haven't made it ever since though, but I don't think it's on there. Did I do it on it? I don't know. I don't think I recorded it. But I don't know if I did or not. But yeah, so I'm going to make that again, but I don't know. I want to buy the marshmallows in the store and, you know, that I can eat or online or something, you know. So we going to roll out the, I'm going to come back. You know, I'm going to wash the dishes, clean up this kitchen. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I put it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. It's not necessary because you are making it into graham crackers. So what you have to do is roll out your dough. Ooh. Just roll out your dough. You don't need you don't need to graze the pan or nothing. But if you want, you can use parchment paper. But I don't have parchment paper, so you have to use what you have. So I'm preheating the oven. Of course, 350. That was fast. So I'm gonna be using both of these. So I already cleaned the kitchen and whatnot. This helps too, you know. Yep. I had these for over 10 years. Can y'all believe that? I got this in 2015. That other thing I use for my pie crust is like a little stomper or something. You know, to put your crust in. I got them all at the same time. Same place, Fat Albert in Brooklyn. It's like a discount store. But in some places it's a restaurant. But here in New York, Fat Albert is a discount store. Yeah. So yep. I roll it out enough for 9 crackers. I mean, it depends on the size of the crackers you want. If you want them, you know, a certain size. If you want them smaller, you know, then you can get more out of it. But I like them a certain size, so yeah. I wish I was doing all of them. Shoot, man. I wish I was doing all of them. And it don't have to be perfect, the shape. It don't have to. But if you're doing it for friends and family, then yeah. But me, personally, I ain't gotta do all that. You know? My family gonna take it the way let me stop. They gonna take it the way I give it to them. What? Let me stop. But for some reason, I want mine to be, you know, because I'm doing a video. Stop looking at me. I'm changing. Oh, now, like I said, my cutting do suck. But as long as you don't taste the cut of the food, that's a good thing. But my food comes out, not the food itself, but like if I cut it, it comes out like, you know what I'm trying to say. I forgot how long I let it bake, but I'm gonna go for 12 minutes because it still cools off when it cooks. I mean, when it's dry, when it's out the oven, it's still, how you say it. Now, if you want, you can leave your, if you have, never mind. This is the way I'm doing it. We're not doing all that biscuit cutter stuff. You're gonna take your pizza cutter or your regular knife, and you're gonna cut it into the pieces you want. Now, how I'm gonna do this, because I'm trying to get 9, and this is really don't look like no 9 to me. Okay, so it don't have to be perfect, mind you. Y'all can see? Can y'all see? Okay. So, I already messed up. So I'm gonna do it 3, 6, 9. Do I have a picture of how I did the last one? No, I'm for real. Hold on. Okay, here we go. That's how I don't know if y'all can see that. My graham crackers. I guess it didn't really, yeah, it really don't matter. See, when I did it, wait. See, when I did it, this is when I did it in the big pan. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is when I did it in the big pan. That pan that I showed y'all, and you know, I baked everything and made, 18 pieces. But how many pieces is this? 18. Let me see. 8, 4, 8, 12, 7, 16. Yep. Oh, this made more. 2. Oh, both of them together will make more. Okay. And I used parchment paper. So, okay, what I did there? I said, okay, no, this is the one that I did here. See, I got it on the same baking pan too. 3, 6, 9, 12, and it made 12. I jinxed I ripped myself off last time. I got 9 last time. We gonna make 12. And if not, then it's okay. I made 12 last time. Okay. Okay. Yes. Now, what you're gonna need here too is a plastic fork, like how you would do the bottom of your crust, pie crust. You're gonna ain't got time for that. You're gonna put holes in it to your liking. Now the holes don't have to be perfect, Oh, that one's flat. I knew plastic forks had a purpose, because I don't eat with it in the house, But oh, I wish I had like a sugar cutter. So this is it right here. Got your graham crackers. Now y'all saw me from start to finish. I can't say I didn't do it. I didn't make it. But anyway, so this is sparkling sugar. Decorative. This is decorative sugar. My husband used it to put in his coffee. some nerve, some people. Now, you don't have to add this part if you don't want to. Oh, you know what I was thinking about when I said you can add something to this, the dough? I was thinking about brownies. I don't know what I was thinking of. Wow. Because you don't have to add nothing to crackers. Now, if this was regular crackers, oh, I didn't cut that right. Ooh, I knew it. I knew it. And I'm going to make the other one too. But I'm not going to do that on camera. So, how many minutes is left? Ooh. I didn't realize I was that far along in the video. I'm telling you, making things from scratch takes time. You know? And this is an unedited video. The only thing I may do is pause the video. Pause the video. Go to another channel. Wait, you don't say pause. But yeah, so we're going to put this in 350 for 12 minutes. And the oven on 350 for 12 minutes. I think 12 minutes is probably long too. Okay. And there you go. Done. I'll be back to show y'all the aftermath. I'm telling you. He used this for his coffee. It's the nerve of some people. The nerve of some people, right? And I had it over there in my baking section. You know, the cabinets back there is for all my baking stuff. Like, come on now. I have decorative sugar and I have regular sugar. Decorative sugar is something you sprinkle on top of something. Like if you're making an apple pie, and you got the crust on top, you can sprinkle some on that. You can sprinkle, you know. So I made me some more beets tea. Oh wait. Yeah, this is good for blood pressure too. I had to label it because some people would think it's raspberry tea or something. Ain't got no sweetener in this. Oh, and I added orange to it. Like I sliced the whole orange and I put it in the pot and I let it boil with the beets, the ginger, cloves, cinnamon, the orange, 2 sticks of cinnamon sticks. So yeah, okay. So yeah, ginger root, lemon, beets root, ginger root, lemon, cloves, cinnamon stick, and an orange. That's optional. And then when you heat it up, you pour it into your container. Your mug. You can add a sweetener to it. I was thinking about adding sweetener to the whole thing, but I say I'd rather just do that when I make my cup, you know. So my blood pressure was like 129 over something, and I can feel when my blood pressure is high. So I drunk me a cup of this with some honey in it, and it helped. Like, I don't know how quick it worked, or because I know I took it like 6 in the morning. I took it, because I'm gonna tell you one thing. High blood pressure is no joke. It will like sleep won't. You know how like when you're not feeling well, you can take a nap and it'll help. Not with blood pressure. You wake up, you'll still be your blood pressure will still be high. You like blood pressure is something that it has to be treated. Now, I do take blood pressure medicine, I do, but sometimes I can get me a couple of bags of chips. I get some chips in me. Oof. Next thing you know, that bag gone. It says three people on the bag. Serves for 3 people. I sit there and eat that whole bag of chips, and then I will regret it later. But that's not the case last time. I forgot what it was, but it felt like, I don't know. My blood pressure was up. I don't know. Maybe it was stress. I don't know. And I was like, oh my God, I don't like how it feels. Like I feel it in my head. I don't like that. So I drank me some of this. I'm glad I had some in there because that helped. My blood pressure was 129 over something, and then when I woke up, it was like 116 over something. And I didn't even take my blood pressure medicine. I don't know, because I remember one time I called myself trying to stop taking my blood pressure medicine. That third day, oh my God, I thought I was going to pass away. You hear me? Be passed away. Like my blood pressure was like 140 over something. Or one something, I got it written down, but I said, oh my God, I felt like my chest was going, like too much. It felt like I was running, and I ain't even run. And I woke up out my sleep because I was, because of that, the first time, when I stopped taking my medicine. My doctor said, don't you ever do that. Can't listen to everything on the internet, y'all. I'm telling you, you cannot listen to everything on the interweb. Interweb in the state, you can't listen to. I know what I meant when I said you can't listen to anything on the internet. Not everything, like especially when it comes to your health, you can't listen to that. Like you have to talk to your doctor. Like if you on certain type of medication, you got to talk to your doctor. Don't just stop. Because you want to stop. Like you got to keep taking. To your doctor. And take you off of it slowly and like that, but to just stop it like that, that was risky. Like that, I could have had, God forbid, I could have had a stroke or a heart attack. Lord. So, and I was like, oh my God, and I slept. It woke me up out of my sleep. So I was like, oh no. And I didn't have the tea at the time, but I took the medication though. I took it that morning. I was like, oh no, but here I took it and I drank it, and I waited till like maybe 15 minutes after I drank it to go lay back down. It was like 7:15 in the morning at that time. Should have just got up and but yeah. So I don't know how long it took to work, but I think I woke up, I think it was like 2 something p.m. I woke up because I was up at 6. So I went back to sleep. I don't know, I kept waking up. I don't know that day. And so yeah, I took that and I went to sleep. I think it was like I went to sleep like 7:15. I got back in the bed at 7:15. I don't know what time I fell asleep, but I woke up it was like after 2. So that means it was like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, probably like 7 hours. I don't know what time within that 7 hours that it started working, but I know when I woke up I felt better. I don't know how long this tea took to work, but next time my blood pressure is elevated and I already took my medicine, I'm going to make this tea. And they got another tea out too called Hibis, something like Hibis. They got, you know what? I didn't even know they had tea out for a lot of things that ails you. They got things for blood pressure. They got for fibroids, cholesterol, sugar, like diabetes, not diabetes, but like pre-diabetes, like your elevated sugar. They got stuff for a lot of things. They got stuff to help you with anxiety, like fruits, not fruits, like what they call them, herbs. They got stuff like herbs to help you. Things from the earth. It's medication for the natural stuff is from the earth is good for the body. Like turmeric, all this stuff you use and then your seasonings and stuff. But I think you got to get but for me, gotta monitor that. But like for me, certain things that I eat it because it's good, not beneficial to the body. So that's what I do. Like, and I'll be like, oh my God, I love beets. Beets is good for blood pressure. Lavender tea, caramel tea is good for stress. So I was like, okay. So what if you drink? Okay, let's say you got things that ails you. Like, can you just put all those teas and all them herbs in the same pot and let them all boil together? so it can help you in all things that ails you, or you got to drink them separately? This I would like to know, because I have high blood pressure, I have asthma, I have cholesterol, and I know they have tea for asthma too out there. I didn't find it yet, but yeah, so I need to check that, look up, for the stuff that ails me, and that I'm taking medication for. Take that, drink the tea, but I'm pretty sure you still have to take your medicine too, and drink the tea. So I would like whatever ails me, like I got cholesterol, I got high blood pressure, and I make my own food. I'm my own enemy. So I got asthma, so I got to get a tea for asthma, a tea for cholesterol, a tea for blood pressure, and what else? Allergies? I don't know, but yeah, get tea for fibroids or whatever, and just put them all together and just make a concoction and just drink it all at one time. That helps with everything. Just make sure you drink that twice a day. For me, I don't know, but ooh, smell like that cake. I don't smell like it's trying to. Okay, it's 2 minutes left, but it smells like it's done right now. I'm gonna take it out though, because it still cooks when it's room temperature, when it sits out. So yeah, it's easier to cut it. So that was 10 minutes, right? We're gonna take it out. Yeah. Let it go for 2 more minutes. But yeah. Don't do that. I'm telling you, don't do that. So y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the but I gotta wait for it to cool too. So yeah, we're gonna take it out at 10 minutes. For 10 minutes. Because it's been in there for 10 minutes. I think I should have let it bake for 8 minutes, but 9 minutes, but yeah. You be the judge of that. So I'm gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes, Yeah. See, this is why I'm in my situation. Let me stop. Oh, better move this, because this smell nice. Echo 10 minutes. I had to pause it because whenever I set the timer, the music comes up loud. Turn the volume up. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna do the other one another day, because maybe I'll do it later, because I gotta wait till this cool off, and then yeah. Ooh, I almost dropped this. Oh, is this hot? I don't know why I only bought one of this. Should have got 2 of this. This is good for you to sit your hot pots on. Hot pocket. I don't know where that came from. I just said a hot pan, a hot pot. So we're gonna come back. I'll be back. 10 minutes has passed, y'all. Ooh. I'm making my tea to go with this. And you know what will go good with it? Ooh, did I leave it on here too? Ooh. Child, it's still soft. But it's gonna, So here is my graham crackers I made a couple of weeks ago. Okay, the graham crackers I made after I made the sweet potato pie. That's how long it's been. But y'all gonna see this video this gotta get like hard. It's still soft. Yeah. This is like really, wow. But I want to get them up off the baking pan. I don't want it to, how you say it, just be stuck on here. So it's really soft, you know. I should have probably let it go for 12 minutes, but then when it cools off, it's gonna be rock hard if you keep it in there long. So it's like when you bake it, don't bake it all the way to the time. Especially, you know, these cookies right here, these crackers. This is soft, you know. Now also, like, if you want to make graham cracker crust, and because like I realized when I made the graham cracker crust the last time, is a different type of texture. Now this way would be a crumb graham cracker crust. The way I made it wasn't a crumb crust. You gotta crumb up the crackers in the what they call that thing? You got it in one of these, right, to give it that crumb texture. I didn't feel like doing it that night, but I know when I make my cheesecakes, I do that extra step. I make my graham crackers and I crumb it up in the food processor. See, I don't know why I couldn't think of it before. Oh man, it broke. Dang, it's so soft. Hold on. Let me move this. Just having a hard time. Use parchment paper, y'all. But look. See how soft it is? Okay, y'all. I'm out. I'm going to put it in here. And once it cools down, get to room temperature, it's going to set the crackers. It's going to get type like firm like, and that's okay. But you don't want to keep it in there too long where, you know, it's hard as brick. But even if it do get hard as bricks, you can dip it in your tea, your milk, and it'll be soft again. But this is already soft, so everything is all good again. That's same how I made my dress leche tea. It's the same way. We're going to use this little bit of milk left. Oh, you know what I was just getting ready to say? You can add milk to this, but it has lemon in it. You can't. Your thing will curl up bad. It will curl up bad. But, see, it's going to take the taste from here because I already had something sweet. See, it tastes like I didn't put no type of sugar in it. I don't need a whole bunch of milk. Just, you know, it's already 3 milks already. Cheers. You can take your cookie, your graham crackers, dip it in there. Alright, y'all, later. See you guys in the next video.